Alright, well, let's get this done. It's another black border for us, basically. Now, let's see. We don't have the ability to get more money from the snipers this time. But that strategy did work pretty well. But I think it worked really only because we got a lot of money from the elite snipers. Now, like you were saying, the elite targeting and the extra attack speed might be worth buying. Like, if we didn't buy those, I wonder if we would still be strong enough to beat the game. But then again, we do have Mermonkey now, so we should probably just work on this and see if we can't get through a good amount of the game using these, because we need to upgrade them anyways. So I think there is a quest for the Mermonkey that I could go through before the end of the stream. But let's see, a magical trident throwing monkey of the sea that calls upon the powers of the depths for damage, support, or balloon cleanup. Amphibious, that thrives in water. Which basically means it can be placed on land or water, but in water it gets extra range, I think. Maybe extra damage? I know at least it gets extra range. Oh no, it's a game over right there. What? You're supposed to... Oh, that's not good. Can the Mermonkey not pass the first round on chimps? Oh, no. Just barely not. Maybe in the water. Let's see if the water does change anything. So yeah, oh, oops. On water, it gets extra range. Now, I don't know if it gets extra, like, attack speed or damage, but let's see. Oh, it might. I can't really tell. It's not quite good enough to get the round done anyways, so maybe I should just not worry about it. Now, on chimps, I suppose we could just try the same thing that we did and not buy the middle path snipers because they cost too much money and don't pay for themselves quick enough. So we could try that, but we could also try something I used to do a lot on chimps, which was the druid. When I used to play this on a different save, I used to just buy druid, and more often than not, the druid would just carry me through most of the game. And by the time I needed more firepower, the druid was already like tier 5, and then I could just afford to buy other stuff by that point. So I'm gonna try it. I haven't used a druid in a while. Honestly, druid might be my favorite tower though. So let's go ahead and run this. We're gonna do middle path with a top path cross path because... Oh, wait. I should have bought these upgrades. Hold on. Basically, the druid middle path will get global range and constant damage to everything on the screen at all times. It costs a good amount, especially in chimps, but I think it's worth it. Is he doing chimps? Yes. And yes, I am black bordering. For the rest of the stream, we're just going to be black bordering maps. This is the last medal for this map. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, so maybe not a druid right on like the first thing. We could do this, and then we could use a Mermonkey right here. Maybe that will cover what I need to. But yeah, we did black border on Monkey Meadows last week. How did I miss that one? We did black border on Monkey Meadows last week. And that went well. But I honestly can't remember what strategy I did for chimps on that one. I'd have to go back and... Come on, dude. Really? I'd have to go back and check it out again, but... we're just figuring out a strategy that I can keep kind of long-term here. I just did impoppable and alternate balloon rounds using only snipers and a boomerang monkey, so I might try that here. But I kind of want to find another strat that would work on chimps as well. With Churchill, by the way, I'm using Churchill right now. Because Ben does not work in chimps, so. RBE is crazy with some of the balloons, even the weak ones. Oh, you're talking about the rounds? Kind of confused me for a second. Yeah, some of the rounds can get pretty tricky, especially on chimps. I suppose that is kind of the point, but yeah, I get what you mean. The early game on chimps is rough. And I just unlocked Mermonkey, so we're gonna probably focus a little bit on that so we can get XP for the upgrades. So I suppose this could be a strat. We could just run all Mermonkeys with a druid and get Churchill. Maybe this would be good with Oben, because Oben would give our druid camo detection, which would be very nice. But Churchill is just such good damage that, like, I don't know, I almost feel like I need him, but yeah. Yeah, I remember learning that, like, when I played Bloons 3 or whatever, Bloons 4. I kind of still wish they told us the RBE at the beginning of the round, like they used to. They don't really do that anymore, but it's kind of satisfying when they used to do that. Stream lag? Oh, I see. It's not really your guys' fault or my fault. It's kind of just my internet right now. Sometimes my internet kind of flickers and, like, gets weaker for a second, which causes lag. If it starts to get worse, I might have to just disconnect and reconnect, but most of the time it kind of works itself out after a minute. I just kind of wait it out. It should be okay. So yeah, so Mermonkey is cool because, like we were discussing, it can be placed on land or water, and it's got a lot of, I would say, supportive upgrades that support other Mermonkeys and other towers. And we will see those in a minute when I can afford them, but I need to kind of build up my defense here.
Yes, sir.
Beast Handler is on the way. We just started unlocking the Beast Handler, so it's going to be a while. But Dartling Gunner we do have, and it's upgraded, so we can use a Dartling Gunner if we need to.
Awesome.
Okay, what can we do here? Alright, we should be squared away for a while here.
Yes.
Churchill's gonna be upgraded, so that's fine. So Mermonkey is almost like an engineer, in a sense, because, or maybe maybe it's more like a magic monkey, the wizard. Oh, that's not good. Is it? Can I handle this? Maybe not.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's not good. We'll have to retry. But
They are getting.
the mermonkey is almost like the magic monkey in a sense, because each path on the mermonkey has a different build. It's like completely different from the other one. And we start to see that around tier 3, I believe. Tiers 1 and 2 are all about like attack speed and range, like primary monkey type stuff. But by the time you get to tier 3, it starts to diversify the builds. So I'm hoping I can show that off right now, but kind of getting my butt kicked right now. Can't wait for Spike Factory Paragon. Yeah, that does seem like it would be really fun. Like if you could cover the whole screen in like perma spikes or something like that. I feel like that would be pretty OP. I've been waiting for a Super Monkey Paragon and the Sniper Paragon forever, man. I know those are like the kind of popular picks for people to say they want. But honestly, I thought the Super Monkey Paragon was going to be like the second one they added. Because it's just so iconic. But they decided to do like all these other ones first. Alright, so I should upgrade these to detect camo on the mermonkeys, but I'll do each path once I have the XP available. But top path on the mermonkey is basically all about deleting balloons, basically. It functions similarly to attack shooter. It gets a bunch of tentacles around it. Like a kraken or something, or like an octopus. So the tentacles all do their own independent damage, and they surround the monkey. So it's like attack shooter because it gets that circle range basically. And the middle path is sort of unique. It shoots a spear in a straight line that has a lot of pierce and a lot of damage on it, so if there's like a line of balloons, it will just take care of those pretty easily. And then the bottom path is also kind of unique because it will do less attacking, and what it will do is that it will cause the balloons to surround, like circle around the tower for a little bit. So like if I got bottom path on this guy right here, when the balloons cross its range, the balloons would just start circling it, kind of off the track for a little bit, which give all the other monkeys, you know, extra opportunity to pop. So it's kind of supportive in that way. So yeah, I'll show those off once I get the chance.
The sun god fights on the side.
Just have to make sure I don't die here.
Yes, sir. Nice.
Ninja Kiwi's planning to make a Paragon for each tower. Oh, well, that's good news.
Oh, yeah.
Ice Monkey Paragon would be awesome too. I want to see what that would do. I guess, you know, from what you're saying, I guess we'll see eventually, but they've only got so many right now. Alright, so let's start upgrading all this stuff. I want you to be middle path. I want you to be top path. And I want you to be bottom. So we'll start to save up for all that. So yeah, the middle path is about a spear, basically, like a single spear attack. Icy tridents are larger and can freeze balloons. And the tier 3 is Mermonkey draws energy from the sea. Tridents grow larger in size and power as they travel, and they hit harder once they get bigger. And this bottom path here is basically just extra range and camo detection. Increases range for all Echo Sense Mermonkeys. Stacks up to 10 times. So if you get all your Mermonkeys on bottom path, they're going to all have really great range. So yeah, that's cool. Top path here, like I said, is going to be like an octopus type deal. Each of these tentacles deal their own damage. And they can take like a ceramic balloon, basically, and delete it. So I would say it's pretty strong. And then bottom path doesn't really look much different, but once stuff crosses into the range is when you start to get the circling effect. And I guess it's pretty nice right now because the balloons will cross over here and be taken off the track into the range of the Mermonkey, and then they'll just be deleted by the other Mermonkey, which is pretty fun. And then for you, we could probably do top path, cross path, because this allows it to attack faster. So it'll just do this, do the circle thingy, like the sing-songy circle attack, whatever. It'll just do that more often. So yeah, that's the Mermonkey in a nutshell. Of course, as you upgrade tier 4 and 5, each of these just get stronger and stronger. I wouldn't say that's like the best tower in the game or anything. It's not gonna do too much once we get to like around like 80 or something. But it is very powerful, and it will help out with really dense waves. So, it's still pretty solid monkey, I would say. Dartling Paragon in 2027. Village Paragon's gonna be crazy. It's gonna delete every balloon in existence.
Moab class balloon inbound. That's how we do.
So yeah, top path tier 4. It says coats tridents and a thick ink that slows balloons, like a glue gunner basically. The abyssal creature, the octopus thingy, whatever that is, grows in power, destroying most balloons with ease and enhancing nearby monkeys with extra pierce. So yeah, cool beans there. We don't have the other ones yet. Yeah, we're still a good bit away from those ones.
Moab class balloon inbound. That's how we do. That's one for the history books. That's one for the history books.
Banana Farm Paragon on chimps. We got another one. What do we get? We got bottom path here. Bottom path on the Mermonkey, tier 4. So the tune that it sings can now affect Moab class. Oh, and apparently it strips camo balloons. I didn't know that. It's pretty nice. And you can also set a second point from which the balloons will circle. So if I want if I want the balloons to circle again near this top path here, they'll just circle twice. So they'll go around the mermonkey and then they'll go around this little totem thing a second time. Alright, let me see if I can save up for the druid. The druid is going to be very helpful here.
That's one for the history books.
Spike Factory Paragon is going to be broken, I think. It's probably going to be the most broken out of any of them. It's going to cost 10 million XP just to upgrade. Or to unlock. Cost $1 million in-game dollars. I feel like Super Monkey Paragon is gonna go crazy. Because if you get the Vengeful God on top path, and then combine that with the other ones, I feel like that would be just broken. Just around 500 instantly. The game would just skip you to around 500. Yeah. Yeah, VTSG. Yeah, it is like the Paragon already, but like imagine a Paragon on top of that though. Like, wouldn't that be crazy? Would they do that? Would they just treat the VTSG as the Paragon, I wonder? Ah, we have enough for tier 4. I'm sorry, little one. So the middle path, tier 4, obviously will get the ability of the mermonkey. But the text reads, Tridents can pop lead balloons and grow in power faster. And the ability launches a barrage of bounding ice balls forward, or following the target priority or a targeted point. So I'm gonna set it to like, I don't know, set it to like here. So when they circle, I can activate it and do that. Yeah, it just shoots a bunch of ice balls forward, and they bounce around for a little bit. Finally saved up for the druid, because I've been neglecting my baby for so long. I need that tier 5 ASAP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it kind of is a Paragon in a way. So I wonder if they would ever add like its own Paragon for the Super Monkey, like an official one. Or if they would just treat the VTSG as the Paragon forever. I don't know. Engineer rework before darting Paragon. Or Dartling Gunner Paragon. So true. Beast Handler Paragon, costing 2 million in-game dollars, and you have to have 5 other Beast Handlers on the screen. Please let me get like 9,000 more bucks, bro. That's not that much, bro. Let me just get 9 bucks. 9,000 bucks. Let me borrow some money, bro, please.
One for the history books. That's one for the history books.
Please, bro, just 4,000 more bucks, please. It's not that much to ask for, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Alright. Finally. This is the tier 5 druid. I can't remember if I've shown this off on screen or not, but it gets global damage because of these thorns that it places around the whole track. So these balloons will just constantly take damage at all times. It does more damage with its normal attacks. It still gets its vine attack for normal balloons, like right there. And on any other difficulty that is not chimps, it will give you 1,000 bucks per round. It just gives you free money. But of course on chimps it doesn't do anything. So yeah, we should be chilling for a bit. I think we still need something else to take care of the BAD at around 100. We could get snipers. Snipers seemed to work last time. We could get, I don't know, crossbow master. Crossbow master is not bad against the BAD. Let's try sniper. Get the top half sniper maybe by round 100. Druid of the Forest is just a bush. Oh, my neck just tighten up on me. I had to pop it out real quick. Just dislocate my neck real quick.
That's one for the history books. Yes. That is how we do it.
Alchemist Paragon, that would actually just delete balloons for sure. It would get rid of ZOMGs and DDTs completely, give you extra money, and probably boost everything else to just destroy other balloons completely. A multiplayer game with every Paragon, once they add every Paragon, would actually just blow up your whole phone. You wouldn't be able to play anymore because it would just delete the app off your phone. It'd be too powerful. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it already does that. Oh, okay, so it would just delete a bad. Delete a BAD immediately.
Nice. Moab class balloon inbound.
Fortified bads too. It's gone.
BSB inbound.
You would have to create a whole nother blimp just for the Alchemist Paragon to not pop.
DDT inbound.
Please let me get enough to upgrade you. I'm not trying to lose at round 98 again.
ZOMG inbound. That is out. One for the history.
What, there's 2 minutes left on the boss event?
Excellent.
Is it about to reset or something?
ZOMG inbound.
Yeah, Druid for the win. Let's go. Thank you, bro. That was almost kind of bad. I think I can afford another sniper, to be honest. Almost. Black border. After the black border, you should do the boss event. It resets at 3:15. Oh well, yeah, it's just past 3:15 right now. 3:16. I thought you were saying it resets at like 3:30 or something.
That is how we do it.
I'll check to see if it's available, but honestly, maybe not. Because these last rounds take like 10 minutes each for some reason. Oh, Churchill, you saint.
What trying lasers is that?
Kind of misused that. That's alright though. Yay! We got it. That wasn't so bad. And that is definitely a working strategy for easy maps too. Increase range for the super range upgrade. Sure, bro. Yeah, it's definitely a cool strategy. We could just run Druid, a bunch of Mer Monkeys, and then at the end get some snipers on easy, or not easy, on beginner maps. That works out pretty well. No, it's already 3:15. The boss event ends in 27 hours. Isn't this the same one that it was earlier? I remember seeing the same icon here at the beginning of the stream. Does it change for the same... Hold on, does it change the same time for everybody? Like if it's 3:15 for me, because I'm on Pacific time in America, would it change at 6:15 for Eastern time, or would it change at 3:15 for them as well? So like 3 hours before me. You can change the boss. What? What do you mean? You mean this? This thing? Oh, I see. Yeah, but the event is this one, the Blastopolis, and it was Blastopolis earlier too. It changes every 4 days. What? Isn't the event... Isn't that the event that it changes every 4 days? Or is that separate from... Is that separate from something else? I don't know. I'm confused. It's the same for everyone. Okay. Well, I don't know. Somebody's time traveling then. I swear this was the same event a couple hours ago. I don't know what y'all are talking about.